or Uncle Fester
we don't
outfit.
need lunch. I'll give him some.
No.
Peanuts in my drawers.
No.
Power through this.
Good. You know what to do with the peanuts. I'll take a big sup.
I know we've been focused over the last 3 years on elevating the brand. That's been the theme. It's all about elevating the brand and keeping the brand at a separate level, at a high level. You see that the white label, the 60, Disciple, ALR, and now with Emerald and Gold.
Mm-hmm.
And, I've been talking about this for a while, that company's been around 30 years, and like every business, you have to grow. Even Coca-Cola changed their logo at some point. If you look at Budweiser, they've done it, they transitioned through it. All the beer companies, liquor companies, they transition through their brands and elevate it with new style, with new fashion, with new design. And if you look at our old boxes from when we started with Vintage, when we started with Edge,
Sun-grown.
decades, sun-grown, they're steady, good brands for us, but I think that we need to elevate the image and make it consistent of what we're doing with the new brands that are from Nicaragua.
Like Conviction, because that's beautiful.
Like Conviction.
30th.
You've been fighting me on the older brands, and I think that they need a lift.
I think it's got to be subtle, Rocky, because what I've seen in my 31 years is if you totally remake the packaging, our consumers that are currently buying those cigars are going to say, you changed the cigar.
Well,
And you have to be very careful of that.
You're using that from your experience in general, right?
Right, the Hoya de Monterey.
Okay.
It's a perfect example of just tweaking a band caused a lot of concern that it's not the same
I
cigar.
think there's been a generational.
My boy's finally losing it after all these years. I'm willing to listen. I'm a little disappointed about, or leery about changing upgrading packaging on existing cigars that sell well. And I'm from the school, if it ain't broke, why fix it? And I am truly believe if somebody looks at a package that is totally different than what they normally buy, they're gonna think it's not the same cigar. So I got concerns.
Now, I think over the last decade, at least 15 years, I think that people are looking to try new stuff. They're open-minded, they're transitional about brands. I don't think they're stuck on it. And we're not looking at completely changing the packaging. If you look at what we do with our cigars, with Emerald, what we've done with 30th, with a lot of stuff, just subtle differences to elevate the elegance of the brand. We're not changing the brand, we're not changing the cigar, we're not doing anything. Everything's consistent, but it needs to happen.
And you also need to, I'm okay with that, but you're gonna have to get the word out that, hey, same cigar, same quality, just a new look.
Well, obviously, I mean, that's the messaging from the reps, but haven't you changed your clothing in the last 20 years? You're no longer wearing pants with cuffs on them.
Well, that's true.
That might be a bad example.
And God knows you don't pay me enough to afford underwear, so I'm going commando right now. And it's not that comfortable, to be honest.
Bad example.
No, but seriously,
Can you picture that?
what's your opinion? You've been a retailer forever, and now that you're running Burns, what's your
I
perception?
love all these new brands. I think they're sexy. I think they look great. I think if we change the packaging.
Hey, Miss Mandy, how are you?
Hi.
Man.
What's that?
Samples for you guys.
Oh.
What samples?
We have to still
Surprise.
Surprise.
All right, let's finish this topic. Thanks, Maddie.
You're welcome.
Tell us about
Join
this.
us if you like.
This is what we want to know. You can't bring all these cigars and not.
This is for
And what we're gonna do for the show?
the brand Sapphire. Did I tell you what name we came up with?
No.
Well, we have Emerald, we have Gold, and we've been working on this for a while, and I think Sapphire kind of plays along the high gemstone quality. It's catchy. It allows us to play with some real unique colors. I'm thinking of this blue that I chose that we've never had anything with this color before. It's dynamic. The boxes have the shapes and cuts of like a stone, like a sapphire. I almost think of a sapphire is also known for a cut and a diamond. And so I think this gives us an option to do a lot of different boxes. We're thinking about a glass box, don't get crazy.
A glass box.
Glass box, how much is that gonna
We're gonna try and accomplish.
And he's like, hold on a
We're
second.
gonna try and accomplish the
Glass
left
box.
or translucent.
Oh my God. You know, I thought I've only been with Rocky for, let's see, 19 years. I thought I've heard it all. But now all of a sudden, a glass box? Are you kidding me? A effing glass box? So everybody can cut their hands on it as soon as they open it up? Wait for that lawsuit.
Glass box with this box. The problem, see, when you get a bottle of wine or a bottle of whiskey, it's very, very, very easy to photograph for a magazine, and the light goes through it and it reflects light and it just pops. Well, without boxes, can't do that. So if you use a box like a glass or plexiglass or something like that, it gives you a lot of dimensions. You get light flowing through it. It sparkles on the shelves, on the ads. And let me just work. Just trust me on this. We're working on it. We got a bunch of ideas. Don't be.
What about, we gotta have another brand, right?
Can I-
So
can I-
stuck in your
Can I
ways.
just say, here's the thing I'm worried about, okay? This is reminding me of a similar rollout we tried to do when you wanted winter, spring, summer, and fall. Okay, so now you're
And
getting
then-
into emerald, gold.
Well, we did have,
Sapphire.
believe it or not, the winner was a home run.
I'm not real thrilled. I mean, I've been down this route with winter, spring, summer, and fall. Those brands are no longer available. Now I've got emerald. Now I've got platinum. Now I'm going to have I have a gold label. Now I'm going to have sapphire. It better be really good, and it can't be in a glass box. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. When are we going to be so fortunate to see?
You'll see it's coming. It's not like I can go and
Wait a
just-
minute. Where am I from?
Missouri.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
well, that's
And I don't see
That's
it.
why everything looks like.
You
this.
can tell me whatever you want.
All right, get back to this. Let's smoke these, and then
That we're
stuff
excited
is
about.
coming. We have different samples. It's a work in progress. Just watch.
And I got a couple weeks to work it out, or a couple months. So we'll see. Either win or lose, or you can win me over. But right now, I'm not happy.